Good morning. And although I would love to be welcoming you to Crescent Avenue Presbyterian Church's campus, obviously I am not. I too am sheltering in place just like you are in these days. We know that these times are hard, and it certainly has disrupted all of our schedules and raised concerns about finances and other issues. This virus that we are battling is certainly very real, and it's not something that any of us had wanted to sign up for. But maybe one thing we can think about during this crisis is this gives us an opportunity to be at home and to slow our pace of life down quite a bit. And although it may raise anxieties, it also might help us to raise our awareness of God's presence in new ways. What is it that is left in our lives when all the world seems to go away? The one thing that doesn't change and never changes is God's presence. We find Him everywhere and anywhere. And so in this time, even though we are not worshiping together, although I really would like to be, perhaps together we can discern where God is leading us in these times. Maybe there's someone that you can reach out to, the phone call, a letter, an email, to know that they are not alone and that God is with them. Maybe this is a time to repair a broken relationship, taking the time to stop and spend the time to talk about things maybe we've been putting off for a very long time. Perhaps this is a time for us to find more time for prayer, to really silence ourselves so that we might hear God's voice. All of these are challenges, and we know that the prayers that we lift up before God, maybe anxieties about finances or how this is going to impact our lives or the care of loved ones, certainly all of those we can continue to lift before God, for we know that He hears us. Our lives may have changed, but God's love has not. We are going to get through this, and we will get on the other side, and perhaps if we use this time wisely, we'll become enriched, and maybe our faith deepened, and maybe a faithful understanding of how God can work even in the darkest times. We know He has done it for generation after generation. He's doing it for us as well. In our reading for worship today, it's John, and I hope that you will, if you have not already opened it up, look at the worship packet, explore the story, and spend time with the healing of the blind man. It's a powerful story, and I think still has much to say to us today. The question will be, will you get up? And will you follow Christ wherever He goes? Will you have the courage to speak up, maybe through your own fears, to realize what God has done in your life, in my life, and all of our lives? Let this time be a time of prayer and reflection, a time of compassionate acts, a time of remembering, and maybe a time to unite and reconnect with loved ones we may have forgotten about. God never forgets us, and so in the season of Lent, as we continue to journey in unique ways, we hope that you'll continue to go to our website at crescentonline.org to find resources and connections, sermons that get uploaded, various ways for us to remain faithful and always be reminded that the building, the wonderful building of Crescent Avenue Presbyterian Church, it was never about the building. It really was always about Christ. May you be blessed in this season. May you rejoice in God's love. May you feel His amazing presence in new and amazing ways. And I hope that you will email me and share with me how God is touching your life in these days. God bless you all, and we hope to see you soon.